everyone, so today's video is another addition to our mermaid series, and this one's for a deep sea mermaid. So I really wanted to go with light colors because a lot of the fishes in the deep sea are very translucent. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Let's get started. I've already glued my eyebrows and applied a powder over it and done the other eye. As always, we're going to start with eye primer, and I'm using the Milani one all over my lid and on my lower lashes. Next, I take the white from the Makeup Forever Flash Color palette, and I just apply this all over my eye area, covering my brow, making sure that I tap where my hairs are so that I won't disrupt the brow hairs. So yeah, I go all over my eye area and then blend out everything with a beauty blender. Next, I set everything with Ben Nye's Neutral Set Powder. And I just gently apply this over the top. And this is just going to help set that cream base so that when you put the shadows on top, it doesn't move around the cream too much. Next, I take this lilac shade from Inglot and place that in the inner corners. And I lightly place that on top all over my forehead to kind of give a nice wash of lilac. Next, I take this BH Cosmetics 2nd Edition palette and I pick up this rich purple shadow. And I start placing that in the inner corner, and I also put that same color into my crease and then blend it out. I take a mix of that same rich purple and this medium purple, and I create this shape that goes all the way towards my hairline. And then I also start taking it up towards my temples and along my hairline and then blending it out with a fluffy brush. And I tried to keep the center of my forehead very light. And this did take some time because you could kind of see the outline of my brow. So I just kind of went back and forth with different powders to try to make sure that it stays put. Next, I apply this OCC pencil in Pool Boy. And I just apply this onto the lower lash line and then connect it to that line across my nose. I also extend out that line towards the outer corner of my eye. And then I blend it out. Taking this turquoise shadow from that same palette, I blend this over the top. I also place that on my top lid close to my lashes. Next, I take this light baby blue shadow and just blend out that line on the lower lashes. Next, I take this loose shadow from Strobe Cosmetics in Enchant, and it is in a little baggie because it is a sample. And I just apply this all over my lid and then also highlight the inner corner. Next, I took a mix of this dark navy shadow and the rich purple shadow, and I apply this into my crease. I took that white color from the Makeup Forever Flash palette again and just made little dots going from one tear duct to the other tear duct. And I made sure that it was pretty even with the other side because I didn't want too many dots on one side and then too little dots on the other. And to make sure that the cream base doesn't move, I just set it with this white shadow from Sugar Pill. I take that Makeup Forever white cream again and just apply this all over my face with a beauty blender. And I did apply that over my lips and also down my neck and my chest. And then I set everything again with that white shadow from Sugar Pill. Next, I take this periwinkle purple and this light baby blue, and I just start contouring my nose with a very small fluffy brush. And then for my cheek contour, I take the rich purple again and just apply that in the hollows of my cheeks. And I also apply that along my jawline to make it very sharp. And then to kind of lighten the edges of the contour, I just take that periwinkle purple again and place that over the top. And then I applied that light baby blue shadow under my lip and then the rich purple on top. Next, I mix the turquoise and the white from the Flash Color palette. And I just start creating these little lines along my forehead. Next, I mix the bright blue, the red, and the white to get a purple shade. And I just start creating this pattern on my neck. And then to kind of outline it a little bit more, I took the black cream base from that same palette and just went around the purple and then faded it out with a Q-tip just to make sure that it blends and it's not a harsh line. And then taking that same color that I put on my forehead, I'm just putting that in between the purple lines. And then taking the Saucebox Battle Lash palette, I just pick up this matte black. And then I just took that black shadow along the edges of the purple so that it won't look so flat. Next I take this white liquid liner from NYX and I just place dots on top of the purple pattern. And I also apply this on the lines on my forehead. Next I take a mix of the Balm's Merry Luminizer and Youngblood's Lunar Dust in Twilight. And I just apply this onto the tops of my cheeks, the bridge of my nose, the tip of my nose, on my forehead, and then on my chin. Next I line my lips with Heroin Lip Liner from MAC. And I just fill in my entire lip. And I also slightly overline the top of my lip. Next I highlight the center with the white from the Makeup Forever Flash palette. To finish up the look, I just applied more blue lines onto my cheeks, going towards the center of my face. And then taking that purple mixture again, I just apply this all over my chest and my arms with the Beauty Blender. So my camera did cut off the rest of the shading on the chest, but all I did was apply different purple shadows to my arms and my chest, and then highlighted the center with that white shadow. And then I also applied some lashes that I painted, popped in some contacts, and then put on this purple wig. And that's about it. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. All those links will be down below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!